Louder!
And it's time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time.
Gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
And what is up, Gorehounds? Welcome to the Gore N More podcast. I'm your not-so-mean fluff master supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing this shit show in. However, I do not bring this shit show in alone. No. For with me, as always, let's see, what do I got? You know what? I used this before, but I feel like it kind of works as well because we're talking about sorority. So my horny heathens of horror. Yeah. Starting off with the daddy himself. You know him as the Dark Lord of Knowledge, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
Yeah. Excuse my little table knock there. And the killing machine himself, Mr. Bobby Amone.
Good afternoon, you fucks.
Ooh, it is afternoon. It's not even evening now because we got the sun out.
Yeah.
And from the host with the ghost, El Scuba Cabra, the Duke of the Dead, Mr. Steven Vasquez.
What's up, all you sexy people?
Steve is feeling fantastic right now. He's drinking some fucking sparkly punch and ready to roll with it.
Sparkly punch.
He's going to be feeling no pain by the end of this show.
Right? He's going to be like, what movie we talking about, boss? Yeah. What's up, Smiling Octopus? Welcome. Today is May 9th, 2022, and we have a, how do we want to say this? 18 plus episode today, I guess. I don't know if I can do that.
Graphic content warning.
Right.
We
I was thinking of something with Sorority Boys, but then that's a whole different fucking thought train right there. Now we're talking dildo fights and fucking...
What?
That was a much better movie, though.
Oh my God, dude.
Yes, it was.
Sorority Boys is one of those like comedy movies where I will literally drop whatever the fuck I am doing to watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it.
It is one of those underground
funny.
2000 classics that you're going to feel robbed of that you should have watched 20 years ago, dude.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
I
It's
would
got-
watch it back to back with like Euro Trip.
Oh, I love Euro Trip.
Eurotrip works. I'm trying to think what the fuck. I always watched it around, I think, it was either Van Wilder.
Yeah, I was a Van
Which-
Wild.
It was around the same time, I want to say.
Another good one to
2003.
watch to this would be Animal House, because this is very much like a 2000s answer to Animal House.
Also accepted.
And it also
We're
has
just throwing
it also has a cameo by Dean Wormer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no shit.
Wait. Now I gotta think. Anyways, we're not fucking.
It's the part where Rosenbaum is fantasizing what his life would be like, and it shows him like working in a nursing home.
Oh
He's wheeling around Dean Wormer.
Yes. See, my favorite cameo in that was always oh my God, what the hell was his name? He's a stand-up comedian, but they were just like, you remember the class of '88, what they did? And it looks back and he's like, you still paid off.
God,
And he's
yeah.
like,
I
I have no regrets. I
Anyway.
can't think of his name. But yeah, that was a good one.
Sorry for the random huge side tangent in the first 5 minutes of this show of Sorority Boys, but we are not talking about that. We're here to talk about a different movie. But even before we do that, we're here to talk about what we did in the last week. So, wait a minute. I was going to ask Steve.
I feel the multiverse opening up
right.
again.
Another fucking
Not the
goddamn
multiverse.
rip.
It
Ah,
is now
shit.
time for your...
Thank you, Multiverse Steve.
My
Damn that guy. He's so
Steve,
sexy.
you might want to take care of him because I don't know. I think he's trying to do something to you now.
I
That
don't
was
know,
a little
man.
cheesy, by the way. A little cheesy.
He's a
Just a
little
little.
cheesy.
That was
He's
a little
from Pizza
extra
Planet.
cheesy.
He was Universe 668. All righty. So, Scoobs, you want to start us off? How you been last week, bud?
Man, like I say every week, I worked, but this week was different because not only did I work, I got to go into the multiverse of madness, and it was good. Not gonna say it was the best Marvel movie, but it was good. I liked it. And then Friday, what did I do Friday? Oh, I just worked Friday. Work. Saturday, I worked. Sunday was Mother's Day. Hung out with Grandma.
Mhm.
Oh, I love your grandma.
Drove her to her hometown, and went to go drop flowers off at her mom's grave and just, hung out with her there a little bit. Went to go visit my dad's grave and talked to him for a bit. And then came home, took like a 2-hour power nap, and went to the carnival with my girlfriend and her kids. And we went to the carnival and had some fun there and got on rides and stuff. And, there, I don't know what it's called in your area, but in my area, it's called the Gravitron. It's one of those spinny UFO looking things.
With the magnetic.
Called that
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Usually it's the Gravitron 2000 or some bullshit.
So
Yeah.
I always call it Vegeta's training chamber.
It is.
Okay. So now my girlfriend's kids love Dragon Ball. So I'm like, boys, you've never been on this? This is like Vegeta's training chamber. When you get in there, you have to try to do moves and stuff. So we go. Mind you, I'm like, I used to get on this all the time when I was young. That was back before.
God.
That was
This is
back
40-year-old
before high blood
Steve
pressure.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is 40-year-old high blood pressure, Steve. It was not a fun time. I felt all the blood rush to my head, but I'm still throwing Gallic guns and and doing all the moves and trying to like force myself up. And we're just having a blast on this thing. And then I put my head back. Worst thing I could have done because my head felt like it was about to explode. Like, wow. And so the ride stops and everybody's like, yeah, that was fun. And I'm like, yeah, that was fun. I'm feeling a little woozy here. But I played it off because I wasn't about to ruin their time, and then girlfriend and I got in a little competition on the bumper cars. Ooh. She got on one side, I got on the other side, and we were like, oh yeah, it's on. Let's do this shit. I kicked her ass because I wasn't going to take it easy on her. She may say different in the chat, but she's a liar. I kicked her ass.
There it is.
She's a liar. She is a liar.
They should have like a point system, dude, on bumper cars.
They
You know what I
should.
mean?
That
Like,
would be so great.
Awesome.
Oh my
I was
God.
like maneuvering in and out. It was like Fast and the Furious in there. Like I'm dodging other cars.
just hold her
to
in the
get-
corner, dude.
just
You're
to
like,
get straight to her. And so like I would like hit her and then go around and go all the way to the other side and then just like dodge everybody else just to slam into her. You did not beat me. You're a liar.
I mean, listen, the girls always say they beat the boys even when they didn't.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, boys, I wouldn't lie to you.
John's face.
what?
I don't know.
I'm just trying not to say dirty things. I'm just
having a hard time. I'm having a hard time thinking of Scuba Steve doing all this Fast and Furious shit in a fucking bumper car because those things suck.
It was great. Like I was like a pro in that damn thing.
Were you like this? Family is everything.
Family. Yeah. So then she is super, super scared of heights. So what do her boys want to do? They want to get on the Ferris wheel.
fuck that. I hate the Ferris. Ew. No.
So it was windy as shit. And we get on and I'm like, what are the odds that we're gonna stop at the very top? It's not gonna
100%.
happen.
100%
happen. 100% happen.
It has to happen.
On to me for dear fucking life. I feel all of her anxiousness just like penetrating me. I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. And her kids are like, Mom, look, Mom. Mind you, she has twin boys that are 13, about to be 14. She's all like, look, Mom. And they're just like talking shit to her the entire time. And she's just like, fuck y'all. Like, yeah, her soul left her body. She wouldn't even pick her head up the entire time we're on the ferry. And then it starts to go and it's going slow, right? And she's like, she breathes this sigh of relief. And then her son goes, oh, wow, we're going faster. And that fucking son of a bitch started going. It was done for her. She was done. We walked back to the car because that was the last ride we got on. And she was still shaking. I'm like, yeah, bitch, that's what you get. I don't want to hear you talk shit about anything I do ever again. You bitched out on the Ferris wheel.
Dude, I hate the Ferris wheel. That's like the shittiest ride, I feel.
I love the Ferris wheel.
Like, here's the thing. I don't like
it.
heights, but I can do heights at fast speeds, such as roller coasters.
All right.
But sitting there up in the Ferris wheel, I'm just like, nah, dude. Fuck this shit. I'm good. I don't need to pay just to be up there. Like, I don't know.
As a man who climbs ladders and had an incident with one, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm not scared of heights. I'm scared of the sudden stop at the end if you fall. So I'm good. But we had a blast, man. Her kids ate a funnel cake for the first time.
What was the topping?
Powdered sugar.
Oh, you didn't get the apple too?
All they had was powdered sugar.
What?
Yeah,
listen, the carnival. No, carnivals are only
bullshit.
usually the powdered sugar, man.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
how we
need
do it
much
down here.
else.
And so
You
we were
don't
walking around with
need
these
it,
two
but-
giant, funnel cakes. We didn't eat them all. I got myself one of those, 18-inch corn dogs
Yeah,
because,
That's hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would
that's
like to see
sexy.
that picture.
I put
Yeah.
mustard all over that baby too. I'll send you the
I'm
picture. I got
sure
the
you
picture.
did. I want to see that video.
2 bites, ladies and gentlemen. 2 bites.
2 bites.
Actually, it was 1 bite. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Bam.
right off the
Ba-
stick.
bam. She said, I like them big. I do like them big. I do.
Right.
So, but that was it. And I got to watch this movie and I was not disappointed. That was about it. Bobo, what you got for us?
Just give me a second. I'm just envisioning you with the corn dog for a second.
I'll send you the picture.
Yeah.
My week was good. Last week, worked. This weekend, I started working like my second job for like the next month. So I was doing that this weekend, and then Saturday night, me and my girlfriend went with a couple friends of ours to like a Cinco de Mayo party, and
Yeah,
it was
buddy.
nice. It was nice to have drinks and all the home cooked, Spanish food. It was good. It was fucking good. We ate and drank. It was a wonderful day.
Oh
Hold
my
on,
god,
I
that
gotta
picture's
see-
Most of it
hold
was
on,
already
wait a
gone
minute.
by that time,
That's
okay?
fantastic.
Most of
God
it was already
damn!
gone. I had already taken like 1 big bite of
Oh,
it. So maybe
Christ,
it was
look
2
on your
bites.
face.
So aggressive.
After
I
seeing,
fucking love corn dogs. I'm sorry.
I do
Carnival
too.
corn dogs are the best.
Same.
You ever
They
get
are
those
good.
6-packs and you're like, yeah, this will last me not more than one time.
Yeah.
You're like,
anyway,
I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm sorry.
Hey,
No,
that's
it's totally
gonna have
worth
to
it.
be your new picture at the beginning of every episode.
yes. Can we?
With the corn dog.
So, and then yesterday I worked. It was Mother's Day. Me and my mother worked, and then we just came home and had a little dinner. That was really it. There wasn't the month of May doesn't usually have too much going on for me because I work weekends and all that shit, earning extra money. And then I got to watch this movie. I did not see Doctor Strange yet, but I'm gonna try and go within the next like week and a half. So, because me and my girlfriend want to see it, we just matter of when can we go to catch it. So,
I
But
went
that
without
was-
my girlfriend, so
yeah, no, I'm not. I don't want to risk my life. If I'm going to risk my life, I'm going to go up on the 42-foot ladder.
look.
As the best
no,
background we
you
could ever
son of
have.
a bitch!
all right, let me bring it over there.
You can see the corn dog. You can't see it.
I know it cropped it out because it's such an elongated fucking photo.
I
Yeah,
thought
it is.
something happened for a second.
Yeah, it is.
But no, if I'm going to risk my life, I'll go climb a ladder. I'll go see the movie with my girlfriend. That's how life is.
Oh, I wanted to watch it with
and
her.
I like it that way.
No, I wanted to watch it with her, and we were gonna go, but she got scheduled to work last minute, so that's not my fault.
That
Shit
will happen.
happens.
That
But
will
that was my weekend. Not as exciting. Chad Daddy, what about you?
Yeah, not very exciting here. Just getting caught up on some work around the house. The other day, it was really, really nice out. I can't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday. It was like it was like almost 80 degrees. So the wife decided, let's go outside and do some work in the yard. So we cleaned up the yard and started mowing the yard, got that done. And of course, I did it. So then my wife's cousin Steve lives right next door. So his wife made him get the lawnmower out, right? And he couldn't get his started. So she's like, hey, why don't you go tell him to use ours? I'm like, all right, but if he gets mad, I'm gonna tell him it was your idea. So I went down and I'm like, hey, Stevie, if you want to use our mower, you can use. That's fine. Just fill up the gas because we don't have any gas in it. I don't have any gas. He's like, thanks. I was trying to get out of doing this. So he borrows ours and he mows his yard, and it just started this whole chain reaction that ended up with everybody in the whole fucking neighborhood mowing their yards that day.
Nice.
Dude,
Total
it
dad thing.
happens.
Mhm.
It's what the hell do they call it? It's just that it's peer pressure.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's dad peer pressure, man. You hear the mowers going, you're like, well, God be damned, I am not gonna have the shit lawn on the block. Fuck
Yep,
you.
yep,
I'm not.
Yep.
I'm not looking like the guy. Yeah, I get it.
Yep. So I got that done. We got some other stuff done around the house. Friday was Steph's birthday, and here's the funny thing.
Oh.
She told me we've been together like 13 years now, and that's her 32nd birthday. She told me I am now the same age you were when we first met. I said, holy shit! Now I really feel old.
Wow.
That'll happen. Nice.
Yep. So for her birthday, we went out to eat, and then we went bowling, which was a fun time. My friend Renee, who was a former coworker, she came out, and it was really nice. It was good to see her. My former coworkers have been messaging like every day to check up on me. see how I'm doing. So it's nice to keep in touch with everyone. Let's see, what else do we do? Saturday was my oldest daughter's little party / award ceremony for she's in bowling leagues,
Ooh,
and
it's a whole bowling weekend. Nice.
yeah, so she ended up with 3 trophies, which I'm really happy about. This is her first year doing it, so she got like a
Wow.
little mini trophy with her high score. Her bowling team came in second in their age group, and she got most improved bowler in her age range.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Very
really-
nice.
Congratulations.
So I'm really proud of her. She got
Yes.
and this Sunday, we went up to my mother-in-law's. Spent Mother's Day just hanging out. Like Bobby, I didn't get a chance to go see Doctor Strange. For being somebody that doesn't have a job right now, I was really fucking busy.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's good, man. At least you're staying occupied.
Fuck right, dude.
Yeah.
Occupado.
Oh,
Hell
shit,
yeah.
I dropped- what the fuck's going on?
Whoa, Chad
Whoa.
Daddy's in the red. He's been having some internet issues tonight, so
And why? Because it said hardwired into the modem, so there's some kind of going on with Comcast area.
right.
Oh, that reminds me. So the other night, we had real bad storms, and the power flickered off. So when power came back on, the modem wasn't working right.
All right.
So I go down and hit the reset button on it to reset it, but I don't know why. I held it in for 10 seconds, like you're supposed to. It reset everything.
Oh,
It
shit.
did a whole factory reset. That's supposed to be like a 30-second to a minute holding in the button, but it did a whole factory reset. The wife had. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because mine has a button like that, but it doesn't. It's just straight up factory reset. So my wife didn't learn that until like the 4th time she kept doing it.
I'm guessing that's what that is too. So next time I'll just unplug the fucking thing.
That's the way to go.
So yeah, she had to go in and rename it. I mean, she kept the same password, just changed the actual router name. Now instead of home, it's Hogwarts.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, you gotta do something funny like
It should have been called
the
Porky's.
Ivan or
One of the neighbors down here has theirs as Club Blue, and Club Blue around here is a strip club.
Yeah.
Mine used to be pretty fly for a Wi-Fi.
yes.
That-
yes.
that's the word.
Love it.
My buddy Tim's is the Shire. And the best one I ever saw though was down, not this last one, but the first time we had a table at Monroeville at the Steel City Con.
Okay.
Somebody had their Wi-Fi access set as remote detonator.
Fuck yeah.
So
Love
yeah, aside from that, just kind of hanging out, watch this movie, playing some PlayStation. It was different. It wasn't awful, not quite what I was expecting, but definitely better than last week's.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Deep Red was a piece of shit. Like, it was so bad, Bobby didn't want to watch the goddamn
Well,
movie.
Oh.
I knew that was coming.
again throwing Bobby
Oh,
under the
no.
bus.
Why must it be
Call
like this,
Last
Chad?
episode and this episode.
Savage.
Damn.
All
Love
right, so
it.
what about me? Big Johnny D. What about you, brother?
Yo, so let's see. What the hell did I do this weekend? Saturday was just normal, bust ass around the house, get all that shit done. Did have to take the puppers to the vet, which that's another fucking bill. Nothing. I'm trying to think. Did I do anything fun on Saturday? Oh, we went out for ice cream, so that's always a good treat,
Yeah.
So actually, we have this place right around the corner called Classic Cones, and it's cool because their thing called the Classic Cone. It's a scoop of hard ice cream and then soft ice cream on top of whatever you want of each one.
Yo, what?
Right? And a waffle cone. I forgot to add that.
So
because we
okay,
actually
so
always
now
add
you
a-
got to make that the double classic and put soft, hard, soft.
I don't know if that would work. Because
Why
you
not?
definitely need the hard. You need the hard for the base.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but you
hard
can still
thinking
put some.
about it.
But you
Yeah.
can still put some soft in there. Trust
Dude,
me.
and there's so many good fucking
Look,
flavors.
when you
man,
put
so, like-
soft in there, it just doesn't work right.
yeah, right. Right. You gotta go in hard.
You gotta go in hard.
I mean, yes, you always got to go in hard, but sometimes she likes the soft squirrel. Just let it in.
No. What? No. No.
Steve's face.
That sounds so. That sounds
feel attacked
so
right now.
wrong.
I feel attacked right
Anyways,
now. Has my girlfriend
yeah.
been talking to y'all?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Look, I'm getting old. I'm getting old, okay?
That'll happen.
there are things that help.
That'll happen. Anyways, I did pick up. Well, I shouldn't say. My family picked up the new. And I'm sorry if I mentioned this last week, so tell me if I did. But the new Wii Sports, but it's new Switch Sports,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fucking awesome, dude. Because I love the Wii Sports. That was like the best game on the Wii, and it was the fucking free one that came with it, which was
Yeah.
perfect. But so this has almost all the bullshit. It's got bowling and tennis, which is like the two that everybody cared about because nobody gives a shit about baseball. And golf they're bringing into it later. But they have badminton, volleyball, soccer, and chambara, which if you don't know what that chambara, sword fighting, and it's fucking awesome.
No.
And the online play is fantastic, dude. Like it's so sweet. It's dumb Nintendo stuff because they give you these like things where you can like make your titles and stuff. So my title is Intense Grandma, which is yeah, you know what I mean. Like, dude, so got to enjoy that. And then Sunday obviously was Mother's Day, so went over to hang out with my grandma, and then stopped over at my mom's, dropped flowers off at both, and then took my wife and kid and out to she wanted to go to Red Lobster. I was like, you want to go anywhere? I was like, all right, whatever, I don't care.
Oh yeah, I gotta go. By the way, sorry to interrupt, but I gotta go there this weekend because Thursday is my son's birthday, and that's where he wants to go for his birthday. So this weekend we're going to the Red Lobster.
Cheddar biscuits, baby. Woo.
Dude, the cheddar
Those
biscuits are where it's
are
at.
the fucking shit.
And the best part is my daughter, and I don't know why, so don't even ask, because trust me, I asked myself, she doesn't like them. So it just means more for me. So
My
yeah.
daughter doesn't like them either. And when my son used to work at Red Lobster, I was so disappointed that he didn't come home with biscuits every fucking night.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the whole point of working fucking
why
there.
are you even working, bro? Like,
That's like when you work at a pizzeria, you come home with the counter pies, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the
Exactly.
bonus of the job.
Or at least a few slices. Something.
Right. So anyways, went to Red Lobster and then headed back into town and then went to the local theater to go watch Doctor Strange because that's actually what the wife wanted to do. And I was like, hell yeah. And I'm not going to lie, my daughter's 8, so we were kind of like questioning it because I've heard that it's a very dark movie. I'm not getting into spoilers by any means, so don't worry about it. But we were trying to do the correct parental thing and being like, all right, is this going to be too much? Because we know who Sam Raimi is, obviously, on this podcast. We know what he's capable of. We know it's under PG-13 rating, but we know he's going to push it. So
Yeah, he's known for Spider-Man. What are you talking about?
yeah, exactly. So we looked into what the synopsis is, and we're going through stuff, and my daughter literally is like counteracting. And she's 8, and she's literally like, well, there's this and this. She's like, yeah, well, I already saw that in this movie. I was like, fair point. Point to the 8-year-old.
Oh.
So we took her, and she liked it. She went through the whole time. She got kind of scared in like one little spot, but then she was like, oh wait, this actually isn't so bad. And yeah, perfect introduction movie to horror, I think.
yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's great. And for anybody who's Raimi fans, you will truly be enthralled. But enough about that, because we talked, each panel of us, about fucking Doctor Strange. So
Yeah. Well, I just will say one more thing.
go ahead.
I want some pizza papa. That's all I'm going to say.
Fuck you, comic book resource. Chad is paused, but I know he's laughing on the inside. All right. So who picked this movie?
I think this was like a...
This was a TJ suggestion, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow. We actually... Okay.
So
Yeah, he suggested. We're like, fuck it. That sounds pretty good to us.
well, then who wants to take it? Steve?
We'll let Bobby read it. Bobby,
let me...
Yeah.
Bob, go right ahead, bud. You take.
I'm
it
going
right
to read it so I don't mess up names tonight.
Yeah, that's fine. So what are we watching? What are we covering today, bud?
Well, tonight we are covering The House on Sorority Row from 1982. Released November 19th, 1982. And let's see what we have tonight. Come meet the girls of Theta Pi. All through college, they've lived under the tyranny of their resident house mother. But tonight will be different. Tonight, the girls of Theta Pi are celebrating their graduation in the most deadly way they know. You're invited to join them for this night of terror and madness and the fatal last fling of Theta Pi in the smash hit film, The House on Sorority Row. When these inventive senior sisters decide to do in their demented house mother, it's an easy task. But someone has seen someone who wants revenge, and no college class could have prepared the girls or you for the horrifying mayhem that greets them on their last fateful night in The House on Sorority Row.
Woo! Ba, ba, ba. Alrighty.
You just saw what Steve said.
I was very,
Inside
I was very close.
I had my fingers crossed you would, because that's how I read it.
I did, but I'm like, I can't say that.
I know what
Alright.
it is, and I'm still reading it wrong.
All right, so directed by Mark Rossman, Evolver and the Invader. Written by Mark Rossman, Dead in a Heartbeat, Sorority Row. Produced by John G. Clark, Infinite Worlds, Dark Windows. Starring Catherine McNeil's Monkey Shine, Sudden Death as Catherine Katie Rose. Eileen Davidson, Santa Barbara, The Last Sharknado, It's About Time, as Vicky. Janice Zito, TJ Hooker, Magnum PI as Liz. Robin Malloy as Jeannie. Harley Kozak, Arachnophobia, When Harry Met Sally as Diane. Jody Draghi, Freak as Morgan. Ellen Dorsher, Powerhouse as Stevie. Lois Kelso Hunt, Head of State Homicide, Life on the Streets as Dorothy Slater. And
Kelso.
Christopher Lawrence as Dr. Nelson Beck.
Music by and Reanimator, Bride of Reanimator, and just about every goddamn full moon movie out there.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. You look it up. He's done like every Puppet Master. He did Castle Free.
There's a lot of full moons too.
He did a lot of them. He was a very busy man back in the 90s. Cinematography by who did Critter and Men at Work. Another very underrated comedy, by the way.
Love that movie.
Edited by Paul Trey and Murders and Coneheads and Jean-Marc Vasseur, Kiss My Grits, and the Malibu Bikini Shop.
Never seen either of those.
Nor have I.
Malibu Bikini Shop
makeup-
does sound interesting.
It does, but I have a feeling it'd be kind of misleading.
I want it to be softcore, but it's not gonna be.
I want it to be a cross between softcore and like ski school.
Yes.
That would be nice.
All right.
Ski school is very cheesy. Makeup and effects by Rob E. Holland, who did one of our favorites, Madman and Tenement. Distributed by Film Ventures International, runtime of 91 minutes, rated R. The budget of $425,000, and it grossed $10.6 million.
So it's
Damn.
actually
It was a pretty big hit.
financially successful.
Very
Damn.
successful.
I
That's
just
1982 money at that.
Yeah, I just love the fact that there's a woman who's from this that's an arachnophobia. I don't know why, because that's one of my favorite horror movies.
And it's
I
PG. It's the best.
I
Yeah,
haven't
that's
seen
the-
that in a
that's-
minute. Like it's been
It's
a
so-
long
I
good,
think I
dude.
watch it at least like 5 times a year during this time.
Really?
Well, because it
Springtime.
because it fits.
Yeah.
It's springtime, and of course there's spiders coming out, and my mother hates them,
Man,
and so does
I
my
always
girlfriend.
get-
So guess who's got to kill them?
I always get super
Bobby.
sad when the old lady dies and the first old lady there.
And the weird part of that movie is I looked up, they still have an animatronic of the spider left. You know, that thing is fucking ugly as shit.
Dude, that thing I guarantee is like, I mean, my wife still is like deathly afraid of any spider she sees because of that fucking movie. I'm like, they're not all poisonous. I don't care.
I love the little jumping spiders.
Dude, like I have like those
Oh.
fucking big brown like hunter spiders all down here in the basement, man. Those ones that are like, meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want Scoops. I love those little black hunter, the jumper spiders.
Alrighty,
They're
so
friendly.
right? They just
These
want
little
little
jumpers,
hugs.
yeah.
They want little pets. So, gentlemen, let's generally discuss this movie, House on Sorority Row. It was okay.
Mhm.
That's all I gotta say. It's
It
not.
wasn't-
There was.
It's an 80s. It's the beginning 80s typical slasher.
It. Yeah, it's a who done it. Obviously, it's not a bad who done it. However, I feel like it doesn't. My problem is just with the killer in itself, and obviously here we go with spoiler territory. Like, I don't know, they just didn't. Oh, it was like they didn't tell you about him until the very fucking end. Anyway,
Well,
Yeah.
that
how you're supposed
that
to know.
and we didn't. Every kill was from the killer's perspective. So
Yeah.
you know, with the greats, you always get the killer in view. You know what I mean? So you see the
Not
killer.
I don't
Well,
know.
not always,
Friday
not
the
always.
13th.
But I'm saying anything after Friday the 13th Part 1, with that exception. But you know, Jason has this iconic look, and I think that would have looked better. That would have worked better for this movie had we actually seen the killer, and the killer had
The
a
clown
look.
shit.
as
Yeah.
opposed
He
to at
had a
the
look,
end.
dude.
Yeah, but we didn't see it until the act, like until the
Yeah, so
at
I
the
can't.
third
I
act, at
wouldn't
the
like
end of
say,
the third act.
Right.
look.
Well,
I
you
agree. I
did
agree with
see-
Scoob on that.
You did see it, but you had no idea that was going to lead into what it was.
Bullshit. I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh,
I
see, I
called it.
did, and I was just like, oh,
Because I was like,
all
why the fuck is this giant clown costume in here? Like, that's the killer. It has to be the killers.
Yeah, but okay, so like, all right, he's a weird son, and he clearly was born by some experimental birth procedure. But other than that, we don't know what the fuck's wrong with him or anything, right? Like
He's got some kind of mental degeneration, is what
he's
they
just some
said.
weird. Well, he's a mama's boy that's kept in the attic, dude. And
Yeah.
obviously, like the mom's got some fucking issues. So, is there really any issues with the son? Like, I mean,
But he's
yeah,
not.
there is
But the funny
clearly.
thing is, he wasn't kept there all year. He was only there during the
Only in the
summer when there was
summer.
nobody there.
Yeah.
But it never explained where he was. Maybe at a
I think
Uh,
he's in an institution.
Was at the institution.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
remember when. All right, here's my whole thing with that because I guess I could say we kind of see where he's at, but we don't. When she goes to see the doctor's talking about. I think he's talking about him being taken out
Yeah, that's what he was
because
talking about.
So
Correct.
he was being kept there where she goes in the beginning
I
of the
just-
movie.
I don't know. Like, it felt like there should have been more leading to it or something.
More clues, something.
Yeah, because it just felt very abrupt. It was like,
But you
oh,
can see
well,
that this movie influenced the fuck out of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was.
Gang
They-
mentality is
I th-
always wrong.
You want to? It's funny you say that because this influenced I Know What You Did Last Summer, and watch the trailer for the remake of this, Sorority Row, which is influenced by I Know What You Did Last Summer,
So it
that
literally
was
came. That's
2006 or 9, right?
2009.
yeah. So it literally came full circle. This movie was trying to do it in subtle ways. So if you're not paying attention, it's not there. But even if you are, it's still kind of like questionable.
But it's not a bad movie. It's not.
No, it's not
No,
a bad movie.
No, it's enjoyable.
But there's room for improvement.
Oh yeah,
I would-
there's tons of room that they could have made things better. But I mean, I guess even budget wise, they didn't really have a lot to work with,
Mm-mm.
But,
No, you know
especially
what?
for the kills.
The fact
get-
that they probably just rented a house, like literally, like they rented a sorority house with a pool and shit, and they're like, "Do we need to clean the pool? Nope, we're gonna use it as is.
Yep.
Fuck it." And yeah, man,
That's pretty much what happened. It was actually a house that was in foreclosure, so they were able to get like a hell of a
Perfect.
deal on.
yeah,
Yeah.
look at that.
but in terms of the budget, like Steve was saying, yeah, they had a low budget. Sometimes a low budget's a great thing. It also depends on who's behind that camera doing it.
Yeah.
It just,
So,
I don't know what it was. It just felt very slow, and it wasn't like it's so necessarily slow paced. It just felt slow.
Okay, well, the guy that made this also, like, he studied under Brian De Palma, so he was taking a little bit of, some of De Palma's lessons and applying it to this. That's why it's a bit more of a slow burn than what we're used to.
that's true. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
fair. I just,
I mean, look at like I said, it's not bad. It really isn't bad. It's It just
I
could- it
will
could've-
say my favorite
it
scene
could
is
it could have used a little extra gas in the tank, just a little.
well, like, okay, when you say that, what do you mean? Like a little bit more paranoia between the ladies?
Yeah, a little more
or
of that,
just-
and also a little bit more of a kick pace. I'm not saying too fast paced, like we all know and love. Just a hint more, like certain
I
parts
think-
of scenes could have been cut. Like this could have,
I think
Ooh.
another thing is we're spoiled on a much better sorority set horror movie that we've seen before, and that's, of course, Black Christmas.
So, and this
Fair.
was, I mean, and in Black Christmas, we don't see the killer until, kind of towards the end.
You never really see him, though. You never get a good look at him.
You just
Yeah.
see his eye and you see his hair, like a silhouette.
And I mean, I enjoyed this movie. Like I said, it was a breath of fresh air after, but I did notice some similarities between this film and some of the other films that we
There was a little
watched.
bit. There was a little
And
bit.
I don't
yes.
know. I don't know if I'm just gonna I'm so fucking just like shell shocked by Giallo films now that I'm just gonna fucking be like, oh my god, I notice all these fucking like similarities now between all these fucking movies.
Can I ask which ones in particular? Because I feel like there was part in lighting that I like felt very familiar.
There was some
But-
lighting. I mean, I can't really pinpoint any. It's just the
No,
whole.
it's okay. That's okay.
You know what I mean? It's just the basis. You know what I mean? It was
Right.
there for this to be that kind of film.
Mhm.
Had the lighting been changed a little bit, had the setting been in fucking Rome or somewhere, it could have been that type
Yeah.
of film.
It definitely
know?
could have, because it was more of a. It was as much a murder mystery as it was a slasher, which is
Yeah.
a lot like the first Friday the 13th.
And
which just came out
again-
a couple years before this.
Why did you not call the fucking cops?
That's also because the girl wanted to not
Group-
get caught for some stupid
Gang
reason.
group
no reason.
mentality is terrible.
No, gang group mentality that's controlled by one who don't give a shit while one wants to do it. That's also bad too.
That's
And
But
what
the
it
funny
is,
thing
though.
is, you bring
Okay.
that up at the scene at the end where she's sedated and she's seeing all these hallucinations, and she's actually getting teased by the visions of her dead friends, telling her, "Why didn't you call the cops?"
That would have been and that was really cool. Like that
that
whole.
shit was.
I
all
was
right, that-
watching it and I'm like,
That was
fuck.
dope.
I
That's
wish I
a
was
ja-
on something because this would have been fucking trippy as shit.
That's a Jallo movie right there with that lighting.
I wish there was more going on that made you realize that this was a sorority, this is a college campus. If
yeah,
they
because
didn't
it
tell
really
you that,
didn't get that feel.
yeah, you didn't get that at all. And I'm guessing it all has to do with the fact that because of the budgetary constrictions, that's probably why they said we're going to have this at the end of college. Everybody's gone. That we don't want to pay as much actors.
I mean,
keep
they
it
still had a
smaller
huge
scale.
party and shit. So
You know
it
what
still
this
felt like
was?
the college party.
This was the facts of life as a horror.
Oh my god!
Wow. I would have never thought.
This was the TV show, The Facts of Life.
That's a good way to put it.
Fucking boarding house
Oh
with
my
fucking all
God.
these girls.
God damn
And they,
it.
and they
As a
killed
horror
Mrs.
movie.
Garrett.
And they killed Mrs. Garrett.
Oh, that's sad though.
Then you have
Scare-
the facts of life.
Oh,
So
God, now-
a couple
now
questions
that's all I'm
about
gonna
this.
be able to think
I
about
have a
now.
couple questions. In the scene, in the waterbed scene in particular,
Hmm.
when she was getting feisty, and she takes the ramen noodle packet out and rips the top. I gotta ask, did that condom look very small to you guys?
Yes.
Or
It
did
did
yes.
look
Aw,
like
I
a
thought
finger
so, too.
condom.
it looked like
That's
a
what I
finger
thought.
condom? And
That's
I'm
what I
like,
thought too.
is she
There's
just
no-
holding it? Like, is she pinching it? So we're only seeing like a little bit, or is it
I was
really
wondering
like?
that too.
But
I-
and even my wife's like, yeah, but the package looks small. I'm like, maybe the dude's got a needle dick.
No.
there's
I
no-
thought it was like a joke one she bought. I don't know why, but
The way she ripped that open, it didn't seem like it was about to be a joke.
It looked like
Bob.
she
That
had
was
already
just-
been used to that needle dick and knew what to get ready for.
yeah, well, I'll tell you right
She
now.
had that-
She's,
But even that's what I thought. Like when she was biting, my wife's like, "Wow, yeah, don't like pierce the package or anything." I'm like, maybe that's the point. Like,
I
Yeah.
mean,
thank you, Brody. I felt the same way. Brody said that kind of made it look like I had Bobby's cock. I
The
was
old
like,
baloney
I
and
was like, man, dude.
I mean, a
Even-
Magnum makes me feel like I got my own cock. So
But like that thing, I was just like, wow. I actually felt good about myself.
Yeah, me too. I was like,
Yep.
I'm gonna go helicopter right now.
Right? Like that would hurt. That thing
Oh,
would fucking
well,
hurt. Like,
It's not
you know something?
helicoptering.
All right, or maybe it was just that tight
It's
of a
light
budget. Is
switching,
we
I'm
can't
sorry.
afford a real one, so here's this trick one, but use it.
oh
I
shit.
call it droning.
What's that?
I call it droning.
Yeah. Droning. Jesus fuck. But yeah, I'm
That's
glad
a
you
good one.
guys all noticed that too, because that was just a very
Yep.
like took me out of the moment, like, wait, what? I actually
Well,
rewound it just to see it like to me.
Maybe grown adults had smaller dicks in the 80s.
Maybe.
I'm happy that grown adults like me now do not.
I don't know, man. Like, I mean, Bobby just wears a Pringles can, honestly. Like
I pull that. I try to.
You see
I,
this right here? This
Yeah!
is soft.
yeah, there
This
you
is
go.
soft.
slap it against your cheek, Steve.
God,
All
I miss you,
right.
Bobby.
So is there anything else we want to discuss? I mean,
I do. Did anybody else notice that the little Jack in the Box, the
Yes.
music it played sounded exactly like the fucking Ocarina of Time?
Yes, I did.
did it?
You
Yes.
did.
I'm gonna take your word for it because I'm not gonna probably rewatch this. To go
What?
back.
It sounded exactly like it. One of the
So-
little tunes you played.
So I watched a review because, like I said, I thought and I didn't say this earlier, but I totally thought I watched the wrong fucking movie, and I panicked. I had a panic moment as I'm driving home and
You
I
did.
thought I watched the wrong fucking movie. So I
To be
watched a
fair-
review on it
To be fair,
beforehand, and the guy gave it a low score the first time he watched it.
Okay.
But the way he recorded his video, he had already done the review beforehand and then went back and uploaded the video, but did like a live review again because he watched it again. He said he enjoyed it the second time a lot more, and he noticed a lot more things watching it the second time. So I'm gonna give this a second watch. You know what I mean? I didn't hate this movie. It's not one of those ones where I was like, oh my god, just fucking end. Like I
No, it
enjoyed
wasn't. It wasn't.
no, it
Yeah.
wasn't that.
and
Like
I
I
just
said,
I don't
though,
know. I'm gonna once we get there, we know
Yeah.
where I'm gonna go.
I think I also screwed myself coming out of Doctor Strange and going right home to watching this.
Yeah,
Could've.
Like
Definitely.
there was no break of nothing. Like it was
yeah.
get home, get the kid to bed, smoke a bowl. All right, let's watch another movie.
You just watched
Like-
a superhero horror movie.
And now you got to go to.
and now I got to watch a horror movie that's not like that. That horror movie was way more my fucking bag than this style, even. But I noticed that I'll probably never watch it again, Brody. All right. Speaking of, shall we hear what Brody has to say?
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Put the DKB on.
You know what? He actually sent us another chunky one this week. Another
Oh,
5-minute
baby.
one,
All right,
so-
put it on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all well and good, boys, but Katie's cutting in.
Snip fucking snip.
Well, howdy fucking doody there, gentlemen. This is your DKB back for another episode of Gore N More, and this week I'm here to talk to you about a house on Sorority Row. Now, I do apologise in advance. I've had the spicy flu for the past week. And I've just started to get over it today, so anywho, moving on to the film in hand. Now, I've been meaning to watch this one for quite some time now. I see it a lot actually posted all over social media, especially the image of a jester that had me intrigued throughout. You know, this film, I was actually thinking, oh, okay, the serial killer's going to be dressed up as a jester. No, we get cheated on that. We only get to see that until the last 10 minutes of the film, I would assume. Yet there are subtle hints of it with a jack-in-the-box throughout the film that throws off the victim before they get killed, which I thought was actually pretty cool. However, in saying that, the premise of this film, I do appreciate that they were trying to do something a little bit different, especially having been a serial slasher killer fucking movie, whatever. But they have this completely out of the blue random cesarean scene at the start of the film. And it kind of makes you wonder that what's that got to fucking do with these girls in a sorority house, but then it sort of makes you actually even more, wonder even more. This is going to have to come full circle. So it makes you kind of think who the serial killer is going to be, and it's pretty obvious who it's going to be. I had a guess straight up. I was like, oh, you can't tell me that they're not going to come full circle with that fucking as the serial killer. So, anywho, cinematography is quite standard, very basic at hand. The editing, right, now, the editing of a victim to the band really fucking got on my nerves. I thought it was absolutely fucking stupid. And that band was shit for a start, so why the fuck would you even keep cutting back to them? I swear that they were promoting this band's fucking album. They pretty much played their whole fucking album for them just to promote them. I don't even know who the fuck they are. They were god awful. Maybe put some fucking Metallica in there next time and that'll amp up shit fucking through the roof, god damn it. Yeah, that just really pissed me off, the editing choices in this film. Sometimes it didn't even let me think like how shit worked. Like there was a scene where we cut to a bathroom stall. She runs outside, but she just basically runs to a wall, and then it cuts to her being outside. So I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Is there fucking magical Harry Potter fucking walls throughout this joint or what? Anywho, yeah, I don't know. Very weird. The other thing I had a problem with this fucking film is the fact that Vicky, I think it is, that annoying bitch, yeah, she's about as annoying as fucking Amber Heard throughout the Johnny Depp trials. Brings it all on herself, gets herself into this little pickle, blames every other motherfucker, and never shuts the fuck up. She has this gun, right? Now, she goes to play a prank on this old woman, yet she has to check the clip of the gun. right? Clearly there's going to be a fucking bullet there, right? Yet she's had to add a real bullet herself and 2 blanks herself. Yet she doesn't see the fucking live ammo sitting at the top of that clip. How fucking stupid can one be? Because she goes, live round, 2 blanks, and then the live round is the one that kills the old woman. Yet that's what drives this story forward. I don't understand. It just didn't make sense to me, especially as a gun lover. She would have seen that first bullet that would have been pushed under the blanks on the 4th shot. So I just don't understand that. Anywho, the character development's there, especially when we have to go on this journey with all these girls and trying to. Well, it's actually not too bad to see because they've actually got to make up their mind on what they're going to do in a serious situation like this. So it's great to see unfold. The violence is there. There's a couple of cutaway shots I wish they hadn't have done. But overall, there's one really cool shot that I actually liked, and that was of the reveal of the killer's actual face. They don't brighten it; they just keep it hidden in the dark enough so you can see it. I thought that was really creepy. But yeah, this film is nothing really to rave on about. Your typical slasher flick, and I'm gonna have to give it a 2.6, only because it did keep me watching the whole way through until the end of the film. So. Anywho, this is your DKB signing out, and I look forward to hearing you motherfuckers talk about this film. Cheers, gentlemen, and I'll catch you next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers, Brody.
I have a theory on the bullet. Okay. Maybe she had one live round, and I did think about this.
Okay.
Maybe she had one live round. Loaded after that were nothing but blanks. When she popped off those blanks, maybe debris got lodged in the barrel.
Oh, you're going the crow situation.
I'm going the crow situation, and
I thought about that.
That's exactly what I thought. I didn't think that she purposely meant to kill her. Maybe there was something wrong with the gun. She didn't know shit about the gun. She had only fired it.
Right, like
once
why
before.
would you have more than one live round anyway?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm thinking maybe something got lodged in the chamber, and when she fired that blank,
that was the end of that.
That was the end of it. You know, I mean, shit like that happens. I mean, we've seen it happen in real life. So that's where my brain went with it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, that's I can accept that, and I agree with Brody with the band. Like,
yeah,
I don't know if I hated them as much as Brody did, but they weren't the best either. Like, I guess it was something. Like,
I didn't like them one bit.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking college party back in the 80s.
Right. It's a college band. That's how I.
Yeah. It seems very much in with
like
the.
Somebody called their cousin and was like, "Hey, I know you have a band. Can you come play?"
Yep.
Bro, I have these buddies. These brothers. They used to throw this fucking huge music concert like for the weekend and stuff because they lived out in the fucking sticks, and they called it Wallapalooza because their last name was Walls.
Nice.
So yeah, and they would just have all these fucking just these kid bands, dude, just try to like do their thing.
Nice.
And it would be like literally a 2-day fucking event in their 50-acre backyard, dude. It was fucking awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
man.
agree with you, Brody. Vicky was a cunt. She was
the main girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
absolutely.
Not the main girl,
the main
bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like she was
the one who wanted to do the prank.
I'm sorry, not the final girl, but
correct.
The main, like, yes, cunt of the. Okay, she was
a cunt.
Awful.
She was
awful,
cunty,
awful.
very cunty.
Well, you know what it was, dude? Because she got cock blocked, and the rule is you just don't cock block people. They're a lot nicer if they get laid. Honestly,
all right. Well, true, but how about this? Don't do it at a house where you know the house person is a bitch. Come on.
Yeah, but we don't know that she was extremely bitchy beforehand. She wanted them gone so that she could bring her son home. You know, that's why she was being a bitch. Because I mean, like they said, she was a staple of that sorority. So we don't know. Maybe she wasn't as bitchy beforehand, but the fact that there was this urgency now for her to clear out the home because she knew what she was bringing home.
Also the fact that her son was like becoming increasingly more violent and psychotic, that probably had some effect on her as well.
Well,
she probably was this sweet old lady, you know.
Yeah, because I had sympathy for her. You know what I mean? Like I understand. And I guess that's just me getting older. And while I'm watching, I'm like, fuck, I side with her. Like, I'm not even mad at her. Like, get out my goddamn lawn, kids.
At first,
Yeah.
I didn't. And then, yeah, by the end, obviously, when you get the whole like stick from the doctor there.
Yeah, but
Kinda
they
more.
also did say that they were dealing with her wrath for a long time. The one girl did.
Yeah, but I thought they did say it only got worse as of recently, like when they were all talking around the pool when they came up with the idea.
Brody said, fuck, her son looked like a melted gumboot.
He
Jesus.
did. He was very interesting looking.
Something, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I just wish we got a better look at him though.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
That was also when I was nodding off too, which is the worst part because I'm like, I'm nodding off in the third act, dude. Like this is like when everything's supposed to happen. It's not good. But alrighty, gentlemen, we do not have any fan vids, so if we want to take a peek behind the curtain, unless there's anything else you want to enlighten on Brody's takes.
I mean, I
not
agreed
for
with
me.
him for the most part on his takes. Like I said, the only thing that I could think of for the bullet was what could have actually occurred.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, Chad Daddy, what do we got, buddy?
All right, so the gory payoffs to the murder scenes were added after the shoot and filmed in the backyard of director Mark Rossman's parents,
Sweet.
Nice.
using old mommy and daddy's house. Lois Kelso Hunt's performance is entirely dubbed. Her voice was deemed not scary enough for the role. In the special edition DVD from Liberation Entertainment, the director Mark Rossman comments he believed she had the right look for the part, but ideally he would have preferred a huskier voice, her voice being much more high-pitched than he would have liked.
Husky.
Huh.
It's a husky voice.
Should have dubbed over like this.
There
Come
was
on,
only
girls, take that stuff down.
It can't just be like, yo, smoke this pack right now as hard as you can.
there was only one point. There was only one point that I remember where I really caught that she was dubbed.
I didn't even really notice. I
didn't notice.
I didn't notice because I was watching on my phone at work, so I didn't fucking notice
Yeah. Steve was small screen.
that. Yeah, damn right.
The movie's similar to the 30s Myrna Loy classic 13 Women, which was considered by some to be the very first slasher movie, about a woman who's rejected from a sorority and then gets revenge by causing the murders of all its members.
Interesting.
I had no idea that
neither.
existed.
The film was also inspired by Italian horror films of Mario Bava and Henri Georges,
Oh,
however you say his name, Diabolique from 1955.
oh.
Don't
Well,
say.
now you know why there's some of those elements.
Brody watched it on his phone too. All right.
Yeah. Great minds, Brody. Great minds.
Brody was taking a shit when he watched this movie. He was
I
like,
can
you
see
know
that.
what?
Now, this movie made him take a shit.
Right? He's like, you know what? I'm gonna
Before
kill
and
people on
after.
my phone. I gotta be in here anyways. So.
And I'm
no,
not
he
gonna
did-
lie, I did go drop a deuce while watching this on my phone at work. today.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good 45 minutes.
Okay, continuing on. The director lived in the sorority house during the shooting of the movie.
Nice. So I wonder if they like just rented it for a few months, or they
I think
actually had to
so.
buy it and then sell it. Because
I think he just rented it. I don't know.
how much it would cost to rent a. Well, you said it was condemned though, right?
No, it was in foreclosure, not
Oh,
condemned.
foreclosure. Sorry. Yeah. Way different. Interesting.
The starting budget was actually $125,000, and it would end up being over $300,000. The production had already gone over budget during pre-production, and it was a cousin of the director who came up with enough funding to continue shooting.
125 was the original.
I think I could make a decent flick for 125.
I think I could.
Oh, yeah.
Too, but yeah. I think we all
I'd be
could.
calling in a lot of fucking favors, but
Oh yeah. I mean, biggest thing if you're gonna do that, man, any cast and crew, you just make sure you feed them. You got to take care of your cast and crew. That's the biggest fucking thing, because especially if they're helping you out, get them fucking some kind of food, man. Anything. It's appreciation. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. What else we got?
The director still has the cane and music box from the movie in his personal collection.
nice.
Oh, nice.
I like that cane, but I kind of got sick of it after all the kills.
Same.
I would want that cane. I will say.
I mean, it's a good water balloon popper or waterbed popper, I guess. But
Rest in peace, Barbie.
This was the debut film of actresses Janice Ward, Robin Malloy, Jodie Dragey, Ellen Dorsher, and Harley Jane Kozak. For Malloy, Dragey, and Dorsher, this was the only film role they ever had.
Mm-hmm. Coming from the Mr. Kane himself, biggest thing working on a set is paying your workers in food.
Fuck
Boom.
yeah.
Everybody loves food, man.
We got to
Hell
fly
yeah.
Brody here first before I can make my movie. That's going to be the biggest part of the budget. Flying Brody here.
Well, then you better start doing it around Boss Man's wedding, because I think that's what we're going to try to fly him. Right?
Yeah, then that's half the cost.
I'm going to start a fucking...
Yo, dude, if that's what TJ ever put on his registry to like fly Brody here. All right, here you go.
Look, we're just going to raise we'll start a Project Louder OnlyFans. And, we'll just go from there.
There's enough sausage between the four of us that we could easily...
Listen, no, you just take pictures of your sausage and you get a guessing game, and it's like a 50-50 raffle. A 50-50 raffle.
Oh my!
You might be kind of onto something there, Bob.
I'm down. I am down.
I'm in.
This is
what everybody's gonna know Bobby's though. Come on.
They're all gonna know Bobby, so it's gonna be a guessing game between the three of us.
Wait. So, Steve, you're a tattooed man. Do you have any tattoos on your legs or anything?
I do not.
I do. So that would give me away a little.
Well, you shouldn't have said nothing because now it's gonna give you away.
No. Then we picture it from a different angle.
It's Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2. If that doesn't fucking kind of give
I mean,
Brody said, "Sell your bodies for me, boys." Plot twist: it's me subscribing hard.
So, in other words, we're using Brody's money to get Brody here.
Yeah,
so
you should have just bought your plate. He just wanted to see our cocks. That's it.
It's win-win for him.
I mean, he's honest about it. Continuing on.
The name of the rock band that performed at the party was never revealed, but the group portraying them is known as 4 out of 5 Dockers, a locally popular but short-lived power pop band from the Washington, D.C. area. I think popular is being a little bit too generous.
There you go, Brody. Look them up on Spotify.
4 out of 5 Doctors.
I love it.
4 out of 5 Doctors.
Okay,
where's the cover band of that of 4 out of 5 Dentist?
Ooh.
4 out of 5 proctologists.
Funny you bring up dentists. The bathroom scenes were shot at the Baltimore School of Dentistry because the sorority house did not have a communal bathroom.
What?
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Well, if it's an offer, Dan is getting an aggressive email from the Brody King. Love it.
Okay, prior to this movie, director Mark Rossman worked as a first assistant director and protege to Brian De Palma on 80s home movies. Rossman decided the fastest way to become a film director himself was to make a picture himself, and that movie ended up being this film.
Yeah.
Worked out perfect.
Basically, he just pulled a Thanos at the end of Age of Ultron and said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
God damn it. Woo! All right.
Continue.
What else we got, buddy?
The opening black and white sequence was tinted blue by the distributor. It was originally only supposed to be in black and white.
Oh, okay.
Almost would have probably preferred it black and white.
No,
Same.
hey, the 80s had to have that blue tint.
That blue looked awful, dude.
It did, but that's 80s.
No.
Yep.
That's like 80s Christmas Village, dude, at your grandma's house.
Yeah.
All right.
What's
this
wrong
is a
with
Christmas
that?
movie.
Don't give a shit. I liked it.
Fair. That's fine. You're allowed to like it. I'm not saying you can't.
Never mind.
That's all right.
Continuing on. The script supervisor and apprentice editor was Rachel Talalay, and the assistant director was Paul Schiff. 12 years later, they would work together on Ghost and Machine, which Schiff produced and Talalay directed.
Oh, nice.
She was also the director of Freddy's Dead.
Oh, no. Oh, that's right. I was like, wait a minute. I know that name. Why does it not click?
That's been one I haven't watched in a long time.
That's the one with Roseanne and Tom, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good old Tom.
There was an alternative ending shot for the film. It would have followed right where the film currently ends, cutting to the police taking dead bodies out of the swimming pool. The upside down body of a person, the clown caught to be floating when turned over, and would reveal Catherine in a suit. The ending is rejected as being two distributors also insisted more gore be added to the film.
Sean, yes. And just like Canada, has to be fuzzy.
Right?
With Canadian bacon.
What up, Sean, by the way? Very, that was a good, you're right. Mexico does have to be tan. Why?
Doesn't matter where you are in Mexico. That's what it looks like. Tan
It's
as fuck.
tan.
I think we mentioned that during From Dusk Till Dawn, didn't we?
Right. Everything's got kind of a brownish, goldish hue.
Yeah.
Look at Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Desperado. Anything in Mexico, it's got that tan.
It does. No, he's right.
Now, how? I wonder if we go back to some like old westerns, though. Where does it go with it? Like Clint Eastwood, where he goes to Mexico and stuff. Like I feel like those aren't so much. Those are just all pale. Everything's just everything's just whitewashed and that shit. Fucking yeah, dude. Desperado is a great film, man. It's been a long time. All right. What else we got, Chad Daddy?
All right. The key reason the filmmakers decided to kill off Harley Jane Kozak's character Diane early in the movie was because they thought she and Eileen Davidson looked too much alike due to their similar hairstyles.
Nah. Well then.
Oh, wow.
That explains a lot.
That's a very bizarre reason to kill someone off.
Fuck them.
You know what? They look too... Yeah. No, actually, that makes total sense, dude. Especially in, like, TV areas and stuff like that. Like, if people, like... Let's say, like, a season 1, and you have two characters that look like they would easily make somebody either change or just get rid of them and bring in somebody else.
Fucking kill them and replace them with somebody completely different.
There you go. Boom. Okay. Finally, the production had originally been slated to shoot in Washington, D.C., where the production company was located. However, Rossman found the house location featured in the film in Pikesville, which was in foreclosure, allowing the crew to film for a low cost. Upon arriving at the house to shoot, the crew found two squatters living in a house, who they allowed to work as video assistants.
Nice.
That's okay.
Hell yeah, put them to work.
Yeah, hell yeah. And Vincent Peronio, a frequent collaborator with John Waters, agreed to serve as the film's production designer and dressed the entire house to appear as a sorority.
All right.
Okay.
I guess it kind of worked.
Yeah.
You clean your pool, man. It's gross.
Fuck that. And that's what I got. That's all I got.
All righty. Thank you, Chad Daddy.
My pleasure.
All right, gentlemen. We are on to our questions. So, first and foremost, where y'all watch it?
To
be
Prime.
Or not to be on demand.
Prime as well. And I kind of wish I went to because they probably had shorter commercials.
They did.
And better commercials.
And better commercials. God damn it.
It's like the same commercials every time.
Yeah, I
There
don't
was
know,
like
man.
an AAR
Amazon gave me like
commercial that I felt attacked.
I fucking hate that commercial so much.
Bro, I am getting mail from the AARP and I'm only 37. Like, what
Dude, I started getting mail from the AARP when I turned 21. No joke. The week after I
I'm
turned
getting
21.
it now and I'm 28.
Now, to be fair, I always thought also because
To be
I am
fair.
Brody watched it on the shitter.
I'm a junior, so I always figured that's why I was getting it because you know what I mean, like my old man's up there. But no, it's just mine because he gets his own. I'm like, God damn it!
Nope. Sorry.
Is anybody else drinking? Bobby, you're not drinking tonight?
I don't really drink, bud.
Like you don't even have water? You don't have nothing?
Oh,
I drank already.
I want to do let's do a Project Louder toast right now real quick. I'm feeling good. So just raise up what you got, gentlemen. Here's to living like movie stars, partying like rock stars, and fucking like porn stars.
Oh. Click.
Clink.
I like it. All right, I think this is going to be an easy one here. Douche of the film.
Vicky, you fucking cunt.
Yep. All right, Vicky around. I don't even have to say that shit. The boys got that covered. All right. Favorite kill. Boy, was it one with a cane? Because I wonder.
You know something? I actually liked the first one.
I don't even fucking remember it.
He was the guy who was in the woods and he got the cane right through his throat.
Yeah, that was all right.
I'm going to have to go with the bathroom decapitation because it actually had a fucking knife into it.
Yeah, I'll agree.
I was like, all right. And then we got a head in the shitter, which was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And like follow up on that. It was gross.
I was going to go with Vicky because fuck her. She was a cunt. And watching her die was fucking pure.
I don't know.
Satisfying.
I kind of like the doctor getting hacked with the cane and then falling over the fucking banister off the fucking.
That's pretty.
He was good too.
Yeah, like, but it was just, I don't know, man. I just got sick of it, like, oh, look, another Kane kill.
Yeah. And another Kane kill.
Because it's like, here's the thing. It's like,
Oh, is
okay,
that a
yeah,
Kane?
Freddy's got one weapon, but it's not the only thing you know what I mean? It's not the only thing in his arsenal.
Same thing
But
as
Freddy is
Jason.
supernatural.
Okay, but even
Jason.
okay, you're right. Myers, better take on it. And even though he uses the knife, he's still like, he has different knives. He uses his hands. You know what I mean? Like,
Even in the first one, he didn't use the knife for everyone. He strangled two of them.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just got to use your fucking kill motherfuckers with my bare hands. You know what I mean? Like,
surprise, motherfucker.
Some fries,
Mail, motherfucker.
All right. So everybody got their favorite kill out of the way. Best scene.
When she's tripping at the end and seeing the hallucinations.
That was
really
you know what?
Yeah.
I gotta agree. That was awesome. I did not expect that by any means. So that was
agreed.
Cool.
You could see the panic in her eyes, but it's like, oh shit, like it was actually the most tense part of the film for me.
That or when that one douchebag just threw that girl in the pool just because he was a d-bag.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, what an ass. Like, that dude's totally not getting any putty that night. From anyone.
No.
All right. So, opening scene, did it hook you in? I couldn't see it because it was shit blue.
Kinda. I was interested to see what it was leading up to.
Yeah, I agree with Chad. I was like, when this wasn't my first watch, so when I watched it, I'm like, I'm not sure what this is trying to do, but I'm curious as to where this is going to go. Yeah. So yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't say it hooked me in because it really didn't have anything to do with the title per se.
It was a soft
hook. It was just kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was definitely a soft hook.
Yeah.
Like you crimped the barb before you casted it out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Most attractive character.
Vicky.
No.
I think so.
The main
I saw her
final
titties.
girl.
I saw her titties.
They weren't that great, though.
They were still titties, Chadwick.
That doesn't make her the most attractive. No.
We had this conversation, like, yeah.
I go with the main girl, our final girl.
I'm gonna have to go with Bob. Like,
I liked her, but I got to go with the Diane girl, the one that she kind of had the young Margot Kidder thing going on.
Which one was she?
You're right, she did.
She was one that got stabbed in the van.
Yeah, she did have.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was alright.
I'm still going with Vicky. I saw her titties. She was a cunt. I like cunts.
That goes two ways.
But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. She was just.
I mean, nobody was smoking hot in this movie.
No, and nobody was really likable either.
Not really.
Like, I didn't even care for the final girl, like, who was trying to do the right thing the whole time. I'm still like, she's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I'll still take her. She's the quiet one. You know about them.
The only one I think I probably wouldn't was just that one that had that weird fucking like turkey gobble neck, dude.
Yeah,
going on there because I just wanted to be like, ooh, like I don't know what the fuck. She's got like Harlan Williams thing going on, dude. There's like no chin. I feel terrible for even saying this, dude.
I know. She was odd looking,
but it was weird. I'm like, what's going on?
But she has a delightful personality, I'm sure.
Which is all that matters.
It's all pink.
Not really, according to titties.
It's all pink in the dark, right, Chad?
That's right.
Well, shut up, Bobby. Fuck.
All right. Did the score set the mood? So the score, I would say,
yes,
is the
and
rock
no.
band?
No, not the rock band.
No,
Fuck the rock band. The actual score of the film, I think, was done pretty decent. It wasn't a shit score.
No,
it actually fit the scenes. Sorry, I hit my mic. It actually fit the scenes, and when there was supposed to be that sense of urgency, it was there.
But there was one scene in the beginning where it was really weird, where like the music was building up, and my wife's like, "What the hell is going on? Why does that sound like chase music?" And I don't know.
It wasn't chase music sitting in a fucking stationary car.
He's got you there.
But it was close.
But yeah, I would say it set the mood. Yeah,
But
not a
aside
shit
from that, yeah, I
score.
thought it was pretty good. It was a pretty decent score.
Yeah,
Not necessarily one you'd probably want to keep in your repertoire, though. Be like,
No.
hey, let me pull out
Probably
a
not.
Sorority Row.
It's forgettable. Like honestly, like yeah, I enjoyed it, but I could tell you right now,
Honestly,
if you put
dude,
it on in
I'm
front of
not
me, I
gonna
wouldn't
lie. I
remember
feel like
it.
a lot of scores are. There's very few scores that are very rememberable. Honestly, like maybe not few.
That's a big few.
I'm
If you're saying
few in horror though, specifically. Like,
That's what I was going to say. A lot of horror films are forgettable score-wise unless you're dealing with
Yeah.
the big ones.
even
right.
we could debate that on a later episode.
It's fine. It might not be something I'd be able to even debate. Honestly.
Oh, I could. I'm a movie
All right,
score.
so you
buff.
guys can handle. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine. Best song? I don't have anything. So
I
This-
couldn't even tell you.
The second song the band played, it was like right after the blonde girl got decapitated.
okay.
I don't even remember.
It was
what
kind
it
of a bit more upbeat. I kind of like that.
It was it was that one song by 4 out of 5 Doctors.
I thought it was before out of 5 gynecologists.
God damn it, Bobby. All right. Don't forget to get your pap smear. All right. So, favorite character.
I didn't really have one. I didn't
I didn't
really
like anybody.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
wait.
The blind date. All that dude did was just get drunk, and he sat in his car trying not to pass out, and then he walked in and got shot with a
Got
fucking
shot.
tranquilizer dart.
I felt bad for that dude, man.
So did I.
He was
terrible.
So did
Hey, but at least he didn't die.
No.
The whole time he's like, "Well, I'm probably not going to get laid. Might as well just get drunk."
right. She
All
kept
right,
telling him to drink. Honestly, my favorite was the cop. Because they're the same. Like,
Oh yeah.
'cause I don't know. Like, the only reason he left is because he got that other call, but he was definitely just like, "What the fuck are these white women doing?"
You know something? This might be a weird pick, but the doctor.
The doctor wasn't bad. He was a good character.
He was the one who think about it. He was trying to kind of set this whole thing like back, like really, you should watch yourself. Don't do this. Don't do that. And I'm like, I liked how he developed, so I would say him.
I like the fact that he left the final girl as bait too.
Yes.
Like he flat out told her, "You are bait."
Just because yesterday was Mother's Day, I'm gonna say my favorite character was the mom. She was just trying to protect her son. She just wanted to be with her kid. And regardless of how much of a fuck up he
Poor house
was,
mother.
she loved her baby.
All I can think of anytime I hear house mother though is the house mother from Black Christmas who's just getting tanked the whole time. Yeah, I'm like, that's the kind of house mother I would be if I was a house mother. Like,
Didn't she have
drink up, girls?
Didn't she have like little liquor
It was
bottles
everywhere.
everywhere?
Yeah,
She
it was
did, yeah.
everywhere. It was like in the closets and shit.
She was
dude.
just
It
like, drink up, girls.
fuck it. She was, booze hound. All right. Was it scary?
No.
No.
No. All right. The pool was. That was disgusting.
Yeah, that pool was fucking horrifying.
I looked at that.
What was with those frat boys diving into it? By the way,
Why
That
the
was
fuck would you go
horrible.
swim in it? I love the fat dude. Yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah,
It didn't. Wasn't he also in there just like, I'm a whale?
yeah.
yeah,
kept
he was like,
saying that.
I'm a whale.
I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't
That
get fat
I
dudes.
hope they enjoyed their hepatitis.
I was just about to say, I'm like, they're gonna just catch all kinds of shit. Like, where'd you get AIDS from? Pool.
Like, the
The
only
pool.
time I'm swimming in something like that is if a small child falls in and I'm rescuing.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Or a
Honestly,
hot big-breasted chick.
That right there is the horror
Who
movie.
doesn't even
because you're gonna
need
have all
saving, but I'm saving her, damn it.
I'm saving her, and
Then some.
I mean, if she's big-breasted, she can touche,
the.
Got
Chatty,
flotation devices.
touche.
That was scarier than the whole movie because that's just got long-term effects written all over it.
I just know how long it takes to clean a pool and get it from that kind of a place. So that's just terrible.
At that point, you're best just draining all the water. Scrubbing
That's
it
the
from top to
scariest thing to me. Well, yeah, because dude, it's either that or you're spending a fuck ton on chemicals. And it's gonna be some time. You can do it though. Alrighty, gentlemen. Does it hold up today?
bottom.
No, and that's probably why they made a remake. And I don't know how that fares though, because I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
don't.
seen it either.
I don't know either.
Agreed.
But the remake does have Carrie Fisher
I'm gonna see like
as the
just
house mother.
what were the reviews on.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay. That might give me
On next week's episode.
we've never done a back-to-back original to a
We
remake.
should, just for the carry.
I don't know.
Chad's like, All right. How was the acting? Acting was not bad. It was okay.
In some parts, it was like way overdone.
I feel like some of the girls had it. Some of
The
the
blonde girl with the turkey neck was horrible.
Yeah, she, especially in the scene, I think it was in the kitchen or something. Like she was just like having that side profile freak out, and the whole time, like I'm not even paying attention to what the hell she's saying.
That's
Dude. I'm just
that's how I was too.
I'm like, she just looks weird. Like I don't know what feels so bad,
it wasn't great, but it fit for this.
It worked for the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. The doctor, I felt he was okay, like ish. I guess. Chad's got that look on his face. He's just like, man, I don't even really want to say okay. It's just
Anytime there's a doctor in a movie, my mind can't help but compare them to Donald Pleasance. Like if they're that kind of doctor, you know what I mean?
That's a really hard act to follow.
Yeah,
so
it is.
That's kind of an unfair comparison.
It is unfair, but that's how my brain works.
And that's why I love, because you know what? You're not the only person who thinks that. And that's why Robert Englund did exactly that to play a Loomis in, hey, Bob, what was that movie again?
You know what the sad part is? I don't remember now.
Leslie Vernon, you motherfucker.
Leslie Vernon, Bobby. Bobby. Leslie Vernon.
Put the fucking mask down, God damn it.
All right, cinematography. Honestly, there's nothing to write home on that one.
Hold on.
Was there?
There was one fucking scene where
unless we talk to Dreamscape one.
Where she was high as fuck and she's running in the hallway and the camera did this fucking really cool kind of like fucked up, like if you're fucked up looking down a hallway zoom, like that just stood out to me. And it may not have been anything like spectacular, but it's when she was running in the hall like to get away from the fucking Eric or whatever the fuck.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like it was cool. Like it was a cool effect.
Was it one of those ones where it was like the pull out to make the
it was the opposite.
Hallway along?
It was the exact opposite. It shrunk the hallway.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
I don't really have anything that stands out. I keep saying it, my favorite scene, but even then, it wasn't really the cinematography. That was actually the color. It for some reason fit, but nothing else that I could think of. Any other scenes that stand out? So this is like a C cinematography. That might even be generous, maybe.
Yeah.
No,
and like I said, it wasn't anything spectacular, but that one scene stuck out to me.
Okay.
Also, real quick, just to cut. So, Sorority Row, the remake, it was released in September 2009. I guess this will kind of give us how good it was. It had a budget of $12.5 million. It grossed $27.2. It had very big negative reviews among pretty much.
I mean, it's a 2000s movie, dude, and it's
I'm curious as to how it is, but the way the scenario works, it has nothing to do with like them killing like the house mother. It turns out it was a little differently done.
Yeah, watch the trailer. Like they accidentally kill one of their friends instead.
Yeah. Sounds like, you know.
All right. I'll do that after the show.
All right, onward.
Premise, gentlemen. Did you enjoy the
premise?
Yeah, actually, I did.
It was okay, I would think. Like,
I mean, like I said, I just wish we got more of a college setting.
It's a prank gone wrong.
Yeah.
Like, and that's always an oh fuck scenario. And you're always wondering like how the group dynamic's going to work, because there's always going to be one person leading the group and then a bunch of the followers, but then there's going to be the weaker of the followers that you're going to break first. So, Chad's got them deep yawns.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine, bud.
Yeah.
I feel, as a dad, I feel the deep yawns too.
Mm-hmm.
Deep yawns.
It's been a long day.
It's all day, every day. All right, gentlemen. So we are on our R's: recycle, rewind, remake, or reboot.
I'm going rewind because I will watch it again.
I'll rewind it.
Yeah, I'd rewind it and watch it another time. But
yeah, I would watch. You know what I would watch it with? I would do this as like a marathon movie of typical early 80s slashers. That's when I would do it.
I think there's just so many better ones though that you could.
I would
There
do
are.
this. I would do this movie and Prom Night 2.
Why, Steve?
So I could
I
say
mean-
Mary Lou.
Damn you.
Stop. Chad's internet's finally going good,
There's-
and you gotta
no.
fuck with shit, dude.
Watch.
I'm buzzing. Leave me alone.
If he
All
goes
right, you know
right to red, I swear to God.
I'm watching it. I'm waiting for it.
I feel like Brody might agree with me, but I'm gonna throw this bitch in the trash, dude. I don't give a shit. Like, it didn't do
That's fine,
anything
man.
for
That's
me.
fine.
That's fair enough,
Um,
no?
Yeah, like I don't even know if I'd want to rewind it, or I'm sorry, like remake it or anything.
It was
'Cause, like,
already remade.
Yeah,
well,
no,
yeah, that, and I don't know. The premise was all right, but it wasn't okay enough to me to want to watch through anything like that again. I'm like, I don't know.
And you know,
I
the
like
weird part-
I like the more fucked up shit side of serial killers and everything like that. So like this kind of old
You
school.
know-
Look,
Stop
look,
it, Brody!
Look, my internet's dropping.
God damn it!
Is it
Brody's-
really? Oh, it's
Yes.
dropping.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Oh, hello, Mary Lou.
Brody's bringing it into-
Assholes.
All right,
You know
gentlemen,
what
let's rate this mother
Yeah, let's
liquor.
rate this.
All right, yeah, Brody's throwing it in the trash. Thanks, bro. My saucy. All right, Brody gave this shit a 2.6. Chad Daddy, start us off, homie.
I'll give it an even 3.
Even 3. All right, Mr. Amone,
2.8.
2.8. Uba,
I'm going with Bobby. 2.8.
an 8. I'll give it a 2. All righty, that'll give us
About a 2.6 probably.
boom, 2.64.
That's more. I think that's way more than fair for this movie.
Brody said 2.6, dude.
He's always dead on. I swear.
He is fucking dead on with our average. all the
Every time.
Fucking- It's great. It's fantastic, dude. We gotta start like having like a little game at the end of it here. All right, so we got our rating. What are we watching next week?
Next week is Slaughter High. I know nothing about this movie.
Oh, I actually like this movie. I actually
This-
watched it the other day already.
Bobby's pick?
Was it my pick? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Not mine.
I think this is my pick then.
I've never even fucking heard of it, dude.
But no,
Slaughter High. you
I've
can,
watched this movie quite a bit, so this
sweet.
should be
So
a
it's
fun
on
one.
Roku channel and Tubi. So
Yes.
We're going from from college to high school.
We're taking a step back.
High school
And you know they
reunion.
weren't just even
Oh.
like they weren't just like freshmen or anything in college. Like they graduated.
yeah, right. Dude, the ass
Well,
and the
we're
corner.
actually going with high school to everybody's got careers to high school reunion.
Oh.
Oh, it jumps around.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, it doesn't really jump around. It literally high school. Now we all see careers. Now this is a reunion we're doing with everybody.
I got you.
You'll see. I mean, I think you might enjoy it a little better than this one. I'll say that.
All right.
Slaughter High. Okay. So, yeah, that is 1986. And once again, you can catch that on Roku or Tubi or anywhere else, obviously. So, before we end this biatch, gentlemen, is there anything to get nerdy about?
The fake Avatar dropped its trailer for its movie that's
Ugh.
releasing in December.
Thank you, Skeeps.
And I say fake Avatar because the real Avatar is named Aang.
That's
Yes.
Not Ong.
And Cameron
You
and Heather, fuck you both. Because
Actually-
I don't give a fuck.
Heather's feeling kind of shitty right now, so
She
Well,
is.
I don't give a shit. She was talking
That's
shit
fine.
about Avatar in the chat.
maybe that's why she's feeling shitty.
That's what you get.
That could be.
I mean, I side with Scoob. Like, what the fuck? Is
I've
that
never-
shit?
I've never watched it, but
You don't
I
have
just-
to. You know what? We do, Brody. We actually have a couple of them.
yeah.
So if you want to send me a message, homie, and give me a couple of your picks, we will gladly put them
Yeah,
in. I
let's
think we
do
actually have. Don't we have another blank? I mean, we could always move shit
Oh
around.
yeah, we
too.
have a few.
Yeah,
But I think we
do.
actually have another one like in 2 weeks, didn't we?
I believe
look,
we
let me look.
do. I got
June
a couple
13th.
of. That's a little
Brody,
more than a
send
couple
me-
weeks.
Send me a PM and yeah, send me a list of like what do we got? Give us 5 movies, bud. That should be
I
good,
got-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple of little horror ones here, real quick. So, this movie has been popping up a lot lately. Event Horizon, the 25th anniversary, they are getting a 4K release. I know the 4K Steelbook. I know they released it a couple years ago now from Screen Factory, so now we're getting it on 4K, which will be actually nice. And let's see, where was that other one? Oh, this is also other news as well. The Ernest Scared Stupid director John Cherry has passed away today.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that sucks.
So hopefully him and Jim in heaven are making, some heavenly Ernest movies, please.
I just have a couple more trailers that dropped. Cobra Kai Season 5 dropped a trailer, and so did Obi-Wan on Midnight.
Yeah.
Which looks absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah, that last shot in the trailer was awesome.
Yeah.
I did not see anything, so I did see the fake Avatar trailer though, which I haven't even seen. I gotta. I'm not gonna lie, and I love James Cameron. I never watched Avatar.
I saw it in theaters. I saw it in theaters in 3D. Haven't seen it since.
Never saw it. I know everybody was like, "You gotta see it in 3D," and it was just. I feel like it was one of those ones that it was so pushed on by everybody. I'm like, no,
I never.
It was cool, but I never wanted to really see it again after that. It was
like I said, for me, there will only always be one Avatar.
Yeah,
that's the Last Airbender. And what pisses me off too is now you want to call this one Avatar: The Way of the Water.
Dude, come on! That makes it sound like waterbending. What the
fuck? Bullshit.
Much on fucking the books and the app. Bye bye. Get out of here.
The Book of Air, the Book of Water.
The last James Cameron movie I ever saw that I remember was Titanic.
Somebody cue the fucked up flute.
Say what you want. Them titties were nice.
I mean, like I said, what was Avatar about? It was just like one dude, like they clone the aliens, and then one dude puppeteers them, and then he bangs another alien.
And then he fucking transfers his consciousness into that because he was paraplegic or some shit.
Oh, so he's actually in. Okay.
Yeah, they make these like they're avatars. They're like cloned bodies, and they put their consciousness into them because humans can't breathe on that planet, but they need some kind of mineral there. Yeah.
All right.
So in other words, it sounds like the movie Holes. Let's go dig holes and find what we need.
With Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Let's do that, man.
I love Shia LaBeouf, dude. Fantastic.
But yeah, I saw the preview for that. I didn't really.
I gotta watch the Obi-Wan and what was the other one you said, Chad? Or not Chad, Lord. Wow.
Oh, Cobra Kai.
Yeah, because I still didn't finish season 4, and I fucking love Cobra Kai, dude. Like, oh, and we also have the Firestarter movie coming soon.
Oh yes, Friday comes out this Friday, Friday 13th.
Oh my God, duh! Friday is also thank you, Scoot.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Well, there's that,
and
on top of that, the Evil Dead game drops. Which
shit!
Is that Friday?
Yeah, it is.
Buy that shit on PC. So
there is also
maybe
a little
if we get all the boys getting it, we can get some Project Louder streams going of Evil Dead.
I'm fucking down.
There is also a little event.
Only if it has crossplay, because I don't do computer gaming.
I think it. No. I think it does.
I'm not sure.
First of all, why wouldn't it? Every fucking game should have crossplay.
Every game should have.
Like fuck off, you don't.
Like Elden Ring. Elden Ring should totally be fucking crossplay.
The main reason is Sony doesn't know how they don't think that they could really make money off of it. It's all about Sony making money.
Hey, so do we want to do a live reaction to the Obi-Wan trailer?
I mean,
we got him.
I'm not really a Star Wars guy, so I don't know how well.
I love my Star Wars and Obi-Wan. I mean, throw it up.
Don't throw it up. Because it's a Disney property.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get booted down.
We're almost done with the show, anyways.
I mean, people do YouTube their reactions to trailers. I mean, I've seen it a couple times already, so it's not going to affect me.
I mean, this did all start as Dewback, so I guess it almost kind of would be fitting. I don't care, Scoot. You got it already loaded up?
I got it.
All right, go for it. Go ahead, bud. We'll give you the floor. Oh God, here we go.
Here we go.
We've never done one of these.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah, we can. Everybody, anybody in the chat, let us know. Brody, Octopus, can you hear that?
Stay hidden.
Open
we will not survive.
Leave us alone.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father.
Oh, you bitch.
Rat fuck.
You still want Kenobi. He's gone.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places. I want every lowlife and bounty hunter to squeeze him. You can't run, Obi-Wan! You can't escape him!
Fuck yeah. Ah, that's going to be so cool. But
I honestly
real
have no
quick,
thoughts because I don't know, man.
The first thing I hear for some reason, though, when I see Kenobi, though, now is General Kenobi.
Kenobi.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I love that. No, seriously, I'm yeah, okay. I'm in for. I love Star Wars, but there's too many shows for me to follow. But this, I'm in.
Yeah, dude, I
I
still
mean,
haven't
we-
watched the Book of Boba Fett, so
We get that battle between Obi-Wan and Vader that we need because that
didn't
battle.
need it. I kind of
No,
got the impression, he didn't. He never found Obi-Wan until Star Wars. Like,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I think this is going to work into that. So I'm excited for that.
Are they retconning the first movie? So now this is old Obi-Wan? He's not going to be all gray and
Well,
shit?
I
no,
think
no.
this is-
This is still. I mean, he's still young. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
'cause that was-
older.
yeah, because that little
Yeah,
kid
but,
they
like-
showed was young Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that's Luke.
Oh,
As a
okay.
Yeah.
kid. So we still got years before.
See, like I said, dude, I don't really know. I know enough to stay afloat on, like, the topic. But as for, like, deep diving, I don't fucking know shit. So
My uncle, in terms of deep dive, you want to talk deep dive? Forget it. My
nah.
uncle, like, he can go.
The deepest dive I can go on Star Wars is Spaceballs, dude, and that's about it.
You're
I'm
like the
sorry,
third
Scoops.
person. You are the third person this week to make that a thing.
Well, what the fuck do you want me to say, man? Spaceballs is better.
At least he's. Whoa!
I don't know about that.
Whoa!
Bro, they have
Whoa!
they have dick sabers. Tell me
There's
I'm
a
fucking wrong.
Wait, that's a flag on the play. Sorry for
You
hitting
can
my
have
mic.
your lightsaber
flag.
all day long, Scoop.
Yo, he said. "Fuck
Scoop's so
this."
pissed he just bugged out. Way to
You
go.
can have your lightsaber all day long. I would rather take a fucking Schwartz saber
You know
all
what?
day.
I thought I
dude.
knew you. I thought we had something.
Homie, I've admitted for the last 4 fucking years on this network, I do not
This is
do Star
no.
Wars,
This is like when
man.
Peter Griffin says to his family, "Did not like The Godfather." The fuck?
You know, I side with Peter Griffin on that aspect, though.
I fell
But-
asleep
you know
during
some-
The Godfather. It was
Same.
way too fucking. My dad and I had an argument. He's like, "Oh, your Marvel movies are too long." I'm like, "The Godfather's fucking 3 hours as well. Don't shut the fuck up." Like, what the hell?
Like
Like, no.
3 hours of nothing happened.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, at least that's interesting." I'm like, "Yeah, because fat guys sitting there at a table talking is real fucking interesting." I'm like, "That's politics."
You know
Like,
something? We're just gonna have to go away now. That's enough of this.
see, Brody's with me. He's just lost on this. I don't know, man. Like, it looks cool. I like the themes and everything of it, but it's just like, to me, and this is just my perspective, I like Star Wars as a video game universe. Like, I will play Battlefront 2 with you all day long, dude, and I can get into it hardcore. But sitting there watching it for some reason just doesn't do it for me.
I like every year have to watch them all at least once.
Really?
Thank you, Bobby.
At
Thank you.
least.
Damn. I mean, that's how I feel about Avatar, dude. I rewatch
But
that series.
but here's the
every
weird
year.
part: is like when I start
Okay,
watching them,
all right.
there's
Well,
like a
dude, I'm
month
missing-
period where they're all getting watched like twice.
Okay, I'm missing a hell of a Penguins game right now, you motherfuckers, because it just
All
went
right.
from a 1-1 game. Wait, listen, it went in a 14-second span. No, 24-second span. The Penguins just scored twice to make
Nice.
it a 3-1 game. So
All right,
fuck
well, let's
you, Rangers.
fucking wrap this
Fuck
All right,
you,
bitch
well,
up.
we're
Let's
gonna
wrap
wrap
this
this
bitch
shit
up.
Alrighty. So, speaking of which, we're done. Catch next week's film, which is Chad Daddy once again.
Slaughter High.
Slaughter High. Thank you. And if you want to start us signing it off,
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy, saying, I'll see you next week, bitches.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Moon, saying we'll see you next week. That's Slaughter High.
This is your host with the ghost, and I know I said I'd see you last Friday on Somewhat Supernatural, but I didn't do it. But I'll see you this Friday, Friday the 13th, on a very special episode of Somewhat Supernatural.
Ooh, girl. And I am the not so mean fluff master supreme, Big Johnny D, saying adios, Gorehounds. Thank you for joining in, and remember, stay fresh, cheese bags.